Welcome everybody to Manor Lords. This is a pretty cool thing. Real-time strategy game meets city builder in a really cool and historically accurate, beautifully, stunningly beautiful game. We're gonna start a whole new save right here, just so y'all see what it's all involved. So we're gonna go in here, new game. We get to pick our portrait. We can be a lady. We can be a man. We can be whomever we want to be. We'll go with Ott. And then we can pick out our coat of arms. We're just going to go with something fast. Um, and then yeah, we'll just do that. Because you know what? It doesn't matter. And then we have a choice. We do Rise to Prosperity. That's the one I beat earlier today. Where we have to reach large town. There's no fighting. It's just build out a town. And honestly, we're probably going to do this again. Because I want to get a little bit more familiar with things. I don't have to worry about fighting right now. Restoring the peace. We start out with owning a territory. And, well, we have to restore the peace, as it says. We have to build out our town and then build out our military and then conquer the entirety of the map. And then here we have on the edge, grow a city, raise forces, and, well, put down an unending set of raiders. And we have to get to large town and we finish that out. And then more coming soon. So we're gonna go back here to just build out a town. We have relaxing, default, and challenging, and these are changing our settings down here. And what I really like about this is you can come in here and you can change the end goal. You can come in here and change basically what you have to do with respect to off-map adversaries, so raiders that are going to come into town. How frequent do the raiders come in? How many bandit camps do you have to deal with? How many bandit camps spawn? When do you start? The types of supplies, standard, double, or nothing. Do we get taxed? Royal taxes are collected annually from each region. With a settlement of small village and above, rate is 1 per resident per settlement. So we can go no taxes, normal, double, right? Armament. We can have food spoilage or not spoilage. Weather effects, yes, no. Let's go back here to default. And that's what we're going to work off of. Why not? Begin. So I like that we got all of this flexibility. So if like you don't like taxes, you can say no, don't worry about taxes. I just want to play. And here we are. So let's pause. Start out in March. A new message. Basically says we need to reach large town to achieve victory. All right, cool. Not a problem. So Manor Lords families need fuel and food. Supplies in a region above show how much you've got left. Be careful, food will spoil. Yada, 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 yada. All right, so we start out with 20 stone, 10 tools, and 8 timber. We have 20 bread, 20 firewood, and that is it. Now, if we zoom way out here, we're going to see the map. So this is our region. Here are the other regions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 different regions on this particular map. Now, this map is somewhat procedurally generated with each game save. And when you start out, well, you don't always start here, and you don't always start with these things. Okay? So what do we have going on for us? Well, we have an iron deposit with 202 units of iron. I have a stone deposit with just 140 units of stone. We have wild animals deposit. We have a very rich clay deposit and an extremely rich wild berries deposit. Now, if we go here to construction, we can just look at our overlay. We have groundwater. So this is where we have our groundwater. And when it comes time to putting down a well, we're going to have to put it over groundwater. Elmer, so this is wheat. Wheat fertility. We're okay here for wheat fertility. We're okay over here for wheat fertility. And over here. So we got some good areas for wheat. Flax. Yeah. Not so much flax. Not so much for the flax. Barley. Looks like we got some over here that's okay. But overall, mostly not so hot. Rye. Ooh, really hot rye over here. All right. And then smell. Fire hazard. Yeah, we don't have that problem yet. Okay. So, general lay of the land. We have our settlement. We have 5 families. There are 5 homeless families that are part of our starting settlement. We get 1 ox. Ditz the ox. We have some logs over here. Some food supplies over here. We need to get going. All right, first thing we need to do is we need to start chopping down some wood. So let's go to our gathering, logging camp. And when we put these down, we have our logging camp. And then we have some little circles. And those little circles represent where we can connect roads. So those are like nodes for roads. I'm going to put my logging camp. To be honest, I'm going to put my logging camp over here. No, I'm going to put it right here. For a couple reasons. 1, I've got wild animals over here, and I don't want to deforest this region. I have wild berries over here, and I don't want to deforest this region. We're also going to put down our berry collection. And then we're going to connect some roads. Yes, got it. Okay. Yes, we click. And then we connect our roads together. Like so. We'll hit play. And we have clay deposit. mining. Play. Go ahead and put that down too. While we're at it. And anyone that is not assigned to a job is going to start with construction. So I like how we can zoom down in here really good and tight. Just kind of watch these guys get to work. Get to work, people. There we go. So now we have to assign a family. So once we assign a family to the logging camp, then that family will start working the logging camp. And they'll start felling trees. Man, that guy's going to town. Collecting logs. Something else we will need is we will need a woodcutter. Put the woodcutter here. The woodcutter is going to collect and make firewood. We need a hunting camp. So the hunting camp is, where is it? Hunting camp is going to be key to our wild animals over here. Let's put the hunting camp right there. Oh, we had a road here. Good. Get our forager hut. No doghouse. No doghouse. Let's speed back up again. We have a forager hut. We need to assign a family to the forager hut. Summer is coming soon, yes. Now I need to think about where I'm going to want to put my houses. We established this was fertile land, I believe. Let me go back and look. Yep, so that's fertile. That's fertile. This isn't so fertile, so I think we're going to maybe do our housing there. We gotta stay away from that. All right, for now, we're going to also put down a granary. The granary is going to hold our food. And we're going to put down a storehouse. And the storehouse is going to hold our supplies. We don't want to leave them out in the water, out in the weather. Some roads. Get a family over here with the hunting camp. We got a family here with our woodcutter. And we are out of families. We have to leave one family unassigned. Otherwise, nobody's going to build any buildings. So let's build our first set of houses. So we define our houses by defining an area. Okay. So area 1, area 2, and then you see this the line with the little bend in it. So the first vertical line, or the first corner, is going to be where our buildings are going to basically front, where the front of the building will be. And then we come back here, find this, and we bring it over. We need what I need 16. Is that what I need? I need 2 per. All right, so let's do this. All right, so this is going to do 3 houses, and then we have 3 like backyards. Okay, now we can also rotate this. Oh, I get 4 houses if I front this way, and I need 8 wood. Or I could make them bigger. So what this means is I have a house, I have a secondary house on this plot, and then a backyard. So we're going to rotate this back around. Yeah, we can do this. Let's put a road in there. 2, 4, 6, 8. So I need 8 timber. And once we have 8 timber, we'll build out another 4 here, and they'll go front to front. So, look at that. It's raining. We got wet ground. So we got a guy bringing the ox, bringing the logs over. Here we have our storehouse. We're building a granary. We've got some berries already. We got 22 units of firewood. Seven timber. Let's just watch this guy build out this house. Oh, well, that's cool. And it's almost done. All right, there we go. Now, so now we have a house. And we have some people that have moved in. One of our 4 settling families have moved in. And we can click on this house and we can do a few things. We're not going to, but we can do a few things. In the backyard, if you will, we can do a small vegetable garden for 15 gold. We can make a chicken coop that will make eggs for 25 gold. We don't have planks, and we don't have the orchard as a development point, so we can't do an apple orchard. If we had planks, we can make an animal pen that we can either store goats or pigs in. And if we did that, then pigs will provide meat, goats will provide meat and a hide, so we can make leather. So we're gonna hold off on that for now. We should have enough logs now. So this one's actually just big enough to do a secondary house. All right, that'll work for our first supplies. So let's speed up. Speed things up. Now, you'll see the logging camp really does deforest an area pretty quick. So if you want them to focus on an area, like for example, what was I looking at? Yeah, this area here. If I want them to focus on this area, I'm going to go to advanced. I'm going to hold down control or alt, and I'm going to define a work area of right here. And then they'll only work in that area, because then we can come in here and start building out houses over here. So we want to keep this clear for our farm. But I can't build out any more industry. We're done for now, because we don't have the families to do it. Yeah, I've tried to delete roads, and I've not been successful in doing so. All right, we have one more family. All right. Slow this back down. So there we go. We've made it to a small village, and we now have a development point. So we can basically go for one of these initial development points. Trade logistics. The cost to establish a new trade route is half of what it would normally be. Basic armoring. We can make blacksmiths to craft helmets. We can't do blacksmiths, so we can't do helmets right now anyway. Charcoal burning. So workers refine one firewood into 2 charcoals, making things more efficient. Honey. We can build out an apiary, and we can collect honey. Forest management. We can double our output from wild berries. We don't have any fishing, so we can't really do that. Enables hunters to skillfully lay traps in the forest, which gives passive income of meat. The orchard allows us to make backyards that have apples. Apple orchards in their backyards. Takes 3 years before we'll get any apples from them. What's important about that, though, is that leads to irrigation and rye cultivation. We can do sheep breeding, so when we get to sheep, our sheep can reproduce. Heavy plow enables oxen at the farmhouse to plow faster, which would then give us fertilization and give us a bakery extension at twice the effectiveness. And the last one is foreign supplies. Hmm. I'm actually just going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it for now. I don't want to burn it. Okay. Speed up. We need to get people to move in. So to get people to move in, we have to have houses. We have to have a good approval rating. So right now we have 5 living spaces and we have 5 families. Assigned and unassigned, we add them together. 5, 5. Nobody can move in. We have 15 people that live in those 5 houses. Now people can move in to a family house, to a family that's already in a house. That doesn't aid our family. So now we have 6 houses and we have 2 that are under construction. All right, we're just planning out some roads. Planning out a couple roads for a couple reasons.
Came up short today. Feels like I fell 1,000 times. Nothing but doubt.
Hitching post. All right, let's move this. It's in the way, totally in the way. Let's move this over here.
It's hard to remember why
Someone went to. Oh man, I need families. I need a family. So I can get rid of that stone. All right, while we're waiting, let me show you what else we can do. So we define a marketplace. And a marketplace is where, well, people come to sell their goods. Okay? So you want a marketplace to be fairly centralized to your housing. And we're going to define a marketplace by basically going 4 corners. And we have 49 stalls available. So we'll put that down. There we go. And then, well, we need 10 stone. We need 5 planks, so we can't do that yet. Let's come back over here. Do our saw pit. We'll put that there. And the saw pit is going to basically make planks out of logs. Okay. So we have some houses here. Here we can go and click and make that a second house. Remember? We have a manor. We can't put that down until we reach a small village. Oh, I guess we are a small village. We need planks and stone for that. Housing. That in there. So we already have a market stall here to sell firewood and to sell berries and meat. So our houses will be able to get those products from these stalls. So let's speed up. Speed up time. No time for goats right now. But yes, goats will be a thing. So we can do 9 families at the moment because we have that extra house. So this one can actually hold 2 families. Neither of which are moved in yet, but we can have 2 families. What are you? Oh, that's some type of a wagon. I thought you were building out a boat. All right, so iron. That's clay. Stone. Rotate that around. Get that in here. And get a little look at how the land falls away down here. Okay. Oh, they all popped in real fast. We just don't have anyone to live here yet. So can I build a church? I am short some planks. 'Cause I don't have any labor assigned to those yet. All right, so what we can do is we can take labor away from our logging camp and assign it to our saw pit instead. And then also, so we have food for 12 months, fuel for 7 months. Okay. That's fine. We need 2 planks to build out the herbs. I have 10 planks, so we can come here. We can upgrade this to also grow herbs, which will help as the message popped up about just general disease and things. And we can build a church. And we'll give this the highest priority. We're gonna take these stones away. That'd be awesome if you did. Yep. I think once we get the church built, it should improve our happiness. You can see the requirements. They need water access, so let's build out a well. Okay. So they'll have water, they'll have church, they'll eventually find their food stall. Now, unlike Ostrov, we could have like one well, I think. I had one well in my previous game save, and houses were all over the place. It didn't matter. So storage is full at the saw pit. That's why we need our storehouse and our granary to be running. But again, I don't have a family to assign yet. Few more. Few more items. All right, we're going to turn you off, bring you back on. Oh, here comes our church. Church is done. The well is done. See, so now we have fuel stall, food supply, church. Our approval rating should be going up. At this point. And now we move into winter. I don't know. Yay, a new family's moving in. Okay, so we can now turn things on. So let's turn on a storehouse. It's January. Spring is March. What's up, Simper? How's it going? So I like how these are kind of different. Right, we got variety here with all of our houses. Now to get to our next level, we need 2 level 2 plots. So level 2 plot, we can only upgrade once we have 2 different types of food and a clothing stall. We got a fair bit of ways to go to get to that point. Something else we could do is our berries don't grow in the winter, so we could shut that down and we could do something else in the winter. Like we could start mining clay, for example. You want a different church bell? We can change our church bell for funsies. Oh, we had another family move in. So let's get that going on. So we are mining clay. And with our clay, we can go to industry, and we can take and make roof tiles with our clay. We need to turn on our stone, which is handy because we had someone else move in. Turn that on. So right now in our storehouse, we have firewood, logs, hides, clay, and we can upgrade this to a large storehouse. And that's going to hold more stuff. We had another person move in, so let's reassign our forager hut. And we can hit tab, and tab will show us all of our industry and how many families we have assigned. So it looks like all of our industries other than our saw pit and our granary have workers. We also need to assign a worker for our church. So we need to get a few more. Then everybody will have at least one family working that industry. So we have a new granary. So we hold 18 people. We have 10 families in now. Our approval is going up. We have food for 6 months. Stone. We have some iron ore. So something to note here is it's going to maintain a minimum of 10 animals in this wild animal herd. So when we get to 10, we're not going to be hunting anymore. So it's going to be critical to get another food source soon. So to that end, let's put down a farmhouse. Now, the farmhouse shouldn't, in my opinion, not be on fertile land because, well, it's just storage. Let's put that here. And then let's do a field. So the field needs to be on fertile soil. We're going to define our 4 points. And we're going to make a field. Flax. Do we have any good fertile soil for flax? No, we already established we didn't. Well, while we were playing around, we had some more people move in. All right, now we need to define our field stuff. Let's slow down. It's July. This is pretty much dead for this year. Any rate, wheat. Wheat. Yeah. We're going all in. And then we can define crop rotation on these. And we can go wheat. And this is the percent of fertility. All right, so we can go wheat, fallow, wheat. Here we go, wheat, fallow, wheat, wheat. Wheat, fallow. Let's just do fallow, wheat. Okay. I'll speed that back up. Time to relocate our lumber yard. We're going to relocate our hitching post for 2 reasons. We're going to put one here. And I want to build another hitching post over here. And some families move in. So they're over here hand plowing. Get to work. Do that all day for months. Uh-oh. There we go. So the reason we moved the hitching posts, we're going to upgrade this. We're going to get another oxen. We're going to try to. But to do that, we need to buy a trading post. So we'll put that in. All right, so here we have 7 plots. Or we could turn them that way. There we go. We have plenty of room for families to move in at this point. All right, now we'll go back here. No overlay. Is this done? Yes, this is done. Let's upgrade that. We're also going to need a livestock trading post. And we're going to make clay. We're going to make leather. And we're going to make dye. So yeah, we got lots of stuff planned out here. Low. 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 What's up, Phil? How's it going? How's it going? Let's add another family here to our farm. They're gonna plow the field, hand plow. Then they're gonna sow. Then we're gonna grow. Then we have our harvest.
Demon living in disguise, but you can see the killer in my eyes. I've got a look you can't escape.
Fishing post is done. We're gonna order a ox that used up 20 of our 25 regional wealth.
Maybe
And we got a logging camp.
but you don't know that I become. Can't you see it in my face? Demon living in disguise, but you can
I want you to log.
see it in my eyes. I've got a
Yeah,
look
in this
you
area.
can't escape.
And we need to. Oh. There. All right, back to flying through. Food for 9 months. Fuel for 5 months. Fuel for 9. There. That way they're not going all the way around. Barley. Flax. We've already looked at flax. Flax isn't good anywhere. Oh, flax is good down here. Oh. Yeah, flax is good. Oh, it's on the other side of the frickin' property line. Little butt munches. It's not green anywhere else. All right. All right, my manor. Where shall we put the manor? Put it right there for now. All right, castle planner. We're not going to mess with that at the moment. But this is where we now plan out. We can plan out our manor, what will be basically our castle. So we'll put that there. What's up, Gold Gaming? Speed things back up. Road. Hey, look, you need to clear out this forest around my manor. Okay, come clear out my manor area. All right, so I've got a slight dilemma here. And that is, well, I was going to trade some things to earn some money. But my dilemma is I can't buy any trade routes. So let's go back up here. Remember our development point we saved? Cost of establishing new trade is half. Right, so let's look here. Trade routes. It's going to cost me $10 or 10 gold to set up a trade route to sell stone. Okay. So you can see this is what I have in stock. That's what it is to do a trade route. That's what I get for money. So let's go here. Let's use up that development point. And now, right, we can do things. So I can establish a trade route to sell stone. I can import, export, or full trade. Full trade would basically be import when I need product. I export when I have an excess. I'm going to export stone. I'm going to keep a total of 50. Now, I'm only going to get $1 or 1 gold per stone, but that's fine. That's fine. That's going to start some money coming in at a bare minimum. So our clay furnace is going to take clay from our storehouse and make tile out of it. And when we make tile, well, they can then sell the tile. So our fields are falling. So we should get about 22 units of wheat. Oh, you see we really go uphill there. So let's take our employee away from there. And we'll add him. To let me put him back. Put him back. Put him back. Slowly clearing out my manor. Those are the only two things still in production, right? Oh, it's because my house is taking priority. All right, we'll get our tannery running because we have 38 hides, so I can make leather, and then when I make leather, I'll have some place to make clothing, and then we'll be able to upgrade. All right, so our manor is built. It's hidden away here in the woods. That's fine. That's fine. It will be. It'll be evident soon enough. But we click in here and we can do taxation. Everyone loves to be taxed, so we can tax people. We have less than 1 month of food left. I just said it was important that we get our farm up and running once we could. All right, we can upgrade to level 2 like that. So if we hold tab, now we can see greenhouses we can upgrade. The houses with this hammer, we can add like a backyard plot to. And when we get 2 level 2 buildings, we'll move up to a medium village. And that's important. Now, remember let's slow this down a little bit. Remember we established our trade route to sell stone. Well, we now have 65 gold. So now we could do something like, we need 80 gold to do roof tiles. We can bring in flax and make clothing for 20. Import. We can export hides. Or we can export leather more appropriately. We don't have any of these yet. So let's wait until we have 80. Because we have an unlimited supply, basically, of clay. A very rich supply of clay. Let's go back here to forestry. Charcoal kiln. We didn't unlock that. Wild animals and rich deposits. On rich deposits, breed twice as fast and cost 50% reduced yield from. At a cost of 50% reduced yield from crops. That doesn't sound positive. Let's go with this one. So, citizens skip every 5th meal. I think that means that my crops will be less yielding if I enact that, which I don't want to do. Okay. We've just moved up to another level. We have a development point. Reduces all foreign import tariffs by half at the trading post, effectively reducing import prices by 5. So it costs less to import. Let's do this one. Charcoal. So we're going to take our firewood and we're going to make charcoal, and it's a 2 for 1. We'll get double the fuel. Let's get 2 people gathering berries. Well, we have 65. Now we need 5 stage 2 buildings. That's the plot too small. Okay, we're getting that cleared out. Not the best. Not the best here. It's because we need more people. All right, now that we have 2 people, we can go here and now that these are level 2, we can not only just give them things in their backyards, we can make them artisans. And for example, we can make this guy a, he can take and make ale from malt, but we need barley to make malt. This guy can take and make tools from iron. Bakery, tailor. So we can make clothing from things. So let's do this one. So when we make them an artisan, they leave the work pool. They work from home, if you will. Because we should have leather somewhere. Alright. So we can go to advanced with our tailor now. And yarn and dye makes cloaks. Linen. And linen and dye makes clothes. Alright, so let's go with... Let's go with that one. And normal speed. Because we're going to go to farming. We're going to do a sheep farm. Right there. And then we're going to do a sheep pasture. Right next to it. Like that. We need 80. We need 80 gold. Oh, my stone is gone. So we used up all of our stone deposits. Alright, let's buy this. Trade route. And let's export. Planks. That'll get us the money we need. Like I said, each save is unique. Right, so you may have a lot of one resource on one save and not a lot of that resource on another save. Like, these are really rich deposits. It's very hard to run out of those. Get as many berries as we can. You have to buy sheep. Trade. I thought this was only 80. Now it's 120. What's up with that? Where's leather?
What if you're everything I need? A fire in my heart, the air I breathe. What if I'm
So I wish it would update. All right.
you by my side? What if I go against my heart instead of confessing from the
We're gonna keep
What if I miss out
50 lying around.
for us? I need
So we're gonna get 8 for that. Bring in a family for a sheep farm.
I know I'm spinning in a vicious cycle. I'm scared of doing something I'll regret. Maybe this is right, but I'm still staring at your silhouette. What if you're everything I need? A fire in my heart, the air I breathe. What if I'm incomplete without you by my side? What if I go against my heart instead of confessing from the start? What if I miss out on the life meant for us? I need you by my side. By your side.
All right.
We found something that'll never fade. We can be ourselves and figure out the rest along the way.
Put in some chicken coop.
Against my heart instead of confessing from the start. What if I miss out on the life meant for us? I need you by my side.
I need you by my side.
I need you by my side.
Vegetable farming. Now that's not going to help us out this year, and I'm a little worried. We're running a little low on food. And this was an issue I had with my other save. We had some rough years, to say the least. So, pigs will give us a yield of 2 meat every 150 days. So basically 4 meat every twice a year, or 4 meat over a year. This one will give us a meat, 1 meat and 1 hide. Let's buy in our porky pigs. We need a windmill. So the windmill is most effective up on hilltops. Put it in the oven. So we are harvesting now. So we have 10 wheat, 12 wheat, 4 wheat so far. They gather it, they put it in piles, and they come back and pick up the piles. Where are you going? You left some. Come back and get it. Mike, what's up? Alright, have you done? You're not cleared out my manor yet. All right, so the farmhouse now has 30 wheat. The wheat gets converted to grain here in the farmhouse. And then the grains come over here to the windmill, obviously to the oven, and then back over here to be sold. Oh, I never put anybody down here for our... Welcome to our running out of food. Alright, well, let's go here. See, it's going to cost me a fortune to import anything. Meat is the cheapest. Eggs are cheap to import. So are vegetables. Alright, leather. Let's export leather. All right. So now we have 26 units of grain. That's going to come over here to our windmill and then make bread. And we have hunger. People are officially hungry. As fast as we get food in, they take it out. Mike, no, I didn't see anything about flies. I'll have to go back and look at that again. What are you doing? These sheep are going crazy. So now we're building a weaver's workshop so we can take our wool and make linen, to make clothes, which we need to advance our civilization. Alright. We have 13 hungry people. Not good. We have flour. Oh. We're making bread. We have 102 people in our little city, our little town here. Let's upgrade our church to level 2. Oh, we have hunger. Not good. And we've lost our first citizen from starvation. Yep. It happens. Happens if you're not on top of things. And there we lost Lost another one. Now I have to bury 2 bodies in the cemetery. Good thing it's springtime. All right, but the good thing is next year, right, these will make carrots. These will have to give us some meat throughout the year. So we already have our growing on here. Our wheat was planted last year. We're gonna have a really good wheat harvest from these. Much better than we had from these 2 because we were behind. Now we are caught up. Farm is fully labored. We'll get another ox. Yeah. 16 sheeps. Next time we get a family move in, we're gonna work up our dye here. And make an upgrade. And what's nice about upgrading is when they reach level 2, they will give us one regional gold per month. Yay, we reached small town. So we have another development point. We can go with enables indefinite extraction of rich resources. Heavy plow. Sheep breeding. Let's go with that. Because these sheep are stupid expensive. And we will export when we are over 30 sheep. No trade on them. We'll export lambs. Yeah, we'll export sheep. And they're over 30. We can hold how many in here? 31, 36. So let's export when we're over 20. Yeah. We'll do that. Dye going on. And then let's see here. Yeah, we'll do you. All right, so we have a carpentry guy and a cobbler under production. We have a tailor, but really we need yarn and dye to make cloaks. We're making yarn with our weaver, and now we're making dye here. So we should have yarn somewhere. Leather for shoes. All right, so we want to do planks. So we make large shields. And we can come over here, we can trade. Since we know we're not going to have any fighting and sell our large shields, we should get good money for that.
It's the devil on my shoulder, and the mistakes that keep me up. And maybe I'm afraid that everything I've done has been
Where the goat is laying down. Okay, I'll have to go back and look.
Yeah, it's been a little rough here, but I treat it like a friend. Another person that I know won't stay forever, so I deal till the interaction ends. Just a momentary thing, and when I wake up from the darkness,
Let's go here. Let's stop importing vegetables. That's where all my money's going. See, we got some good gardens going on here. Alright, we'll open our castle planner. So we can put down walls and gates, an outer tower, and a tax office. Tax office is only decorational, it says. We'll close that for now because we need timber. This area was cleared. I wasn't paying attention. Classic. Yes, let's clean that back up. Now to upgrade to level 3, we need a tavern. And this is where I wish I could alt. Oh, alt. There, oh, there we go. I was pushing control as opposed to alt. So I need 5 logs. I only have 1. So we can also go here and we can assign an ox permanently to our logging camp. Okay, September. Our field's been harvested. We have 68 plus 64 plus 61. Now these vegetables are going to come in. They come in like in October or November. Remember, these guys have been giving us. They give us 2 every 6 months. Trade, military, large shields. We're gonna get 6 for every shield. We don't need to hold any. And stop exporting leather, because we want to use that for our shoes. Okay. for a tavern. We need a malt house. Barley. We established we don't have any good barley around here. Yeah, it's on the other side of the property line. Better than buying it in. Oh, we're out of that resource. Where are you going to get your wood? Well, we don't want people freezing. They're going to be hungry already. All right, we're going here. Back to here. Import that again. And yeah. Timber. Okay, back to this. All right, we're gonna need 46 logs to build that. Once we get 46 logs. So 4,400. What is it? Farmer G. I kind of. They both have their own strong points, right? This really limits your building to having enough families to run things. Whereas Ostriv, you can kind of get out ahead of yourself. They both play very similar to each other. So 21 people require heat. So, firewood. Import firewood. Oh, we've filled up all of our living spaces. We can't expand until we build out some more houses. We also need to be able to feed everybody. Oh, we lost somebody. Uh-oh. No, bad things are happening. Bad things are happening. Did I? Yeah, I had to find that. Okay. We don't need to import firewood anymore. And I don't need to import veggies anymore. Oh, Schultz, we're good. We're good. So we got great approvals. We're going to be caught up on firewood here in a little bit. We should. Why didn't you just cut up these planks? You could have burned planks. What you could have done. We can export sheep. Why are you not selling off my sheep? Oh, you are waiting. All right. What do we got going on? You need tavern and then fuel. That's pretty logical. You're not. No, you're not limited. Here. You're not limited either. Okay. You're supposed to be selling. Okay, we'll build out another pasture. Where's that tailor? Yeah, he should be making cloaks. Barley. 64 units of barley. Not enough logs yet. You know, let's put in a storehouse. Right there. Upgrade some more. Oh, right next to it. Don't know why we haven't caught up. With our firewood need, our fuel need. No idea. But we'll just import it. No. No. Firewood and charcoal. No. Firewood and charcoal. Okay, that's all you want. That's all you get, okay? It's August. Our berry deposit's done with. Let's see how bad winter's gonna be. We have 500 influence. If we get 1,000 influence, then we can buy another region. Maybe a region that's more fertile. Oh, there's fish on that one. Alright, so we are fully harvested. Well, I can't really do much about that. Get the barley off the field. All right, malt house. And then we had a brewery, didn't we? Didn't I pick a guy to be the brewery? Yes, I didn't. All right, let's look here. I guess I didn't. Okay. Joiner, cobbler, tailor. got 2 guys. Oops. We didn't pay attention. And there's our brewery, one of them. Second brewery. So we'll have ale in the tavern soon. Oh, now we got the firewood coming in. We don't need to be importing that junk. Now it's apparently working. No. Iron ore. Clay. Yarn. Cloaks. Shields. All right, what we need to do is we need to buy a horse. And we need a hitching post here. Upgrade that. The horse will help us do trades faster. Genetic, what's up? Oh, look at there. Tavern's running. We need 3 level 3 buildings before we can move up. So we gotta satisfy a lot of our food problems first. That will be for another day. I am traveling next week, and I may or may not be back in town before we need to stream. So don't count on a stream Friday night or Saturday night here on the secondary channel, because I'll be heading out of town Thursday evening. Won't be getting back until early evening on Saturday. So I hope you all have enjoyed this stream on Manor Lords. It is available over Steam, Epic, and GOG. Currently on sale over at GOG. But again, this is just absolutely crazy that you can get down here, ground level, and basically walk your village. Schultz thinks it's over on Game Pass. I'm not sure, but yeah, go check it out. But we got detailed models like this. Or you go from the, the zoomed out level. Where's our, oh, here's our manor. So if you have Game Pass, it's already on Game Pass. Give it a go. There's multiple ways to play. We have been just enjoying the kind of the sandbox, not sandbox, but just kind of open world building environment. There's also a real-time strategy element with respect to fighting. I chose not to do the fighting scenario because I struggle enough with this for now. Then I have to worry about fighting along with that, but that will be for another day. See you guys tomorrow night in American Truck Simulator for our Sunday night convoy night. I'll definitely be back in town next week for that, so we won't have to miss out on that at all. And until next time, well, try to keep your citizens fed. Better than me, because I struggle with starvation. Twice. 2 different game saves, and I've struggled with starvation both times. I feel like I've been unlucky both times with getting areas of limited fertility and other things. Till next time.